What do we got going on? Well, what are you sorry about? Seems like I'm missing a lot here. Not sure I will be able to keep up with all that. Jessica says I have cancer. I was not aware of this, Jessica. All right. You guys had quite a conversation. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Michael. Michael says, hey there, Yogi. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I see that Jessica says, Selma, please don't do that. And I'm going to say, Selma, listen to Jessica. Jessica knows. I don't know what the conversation is, but Jessica knows. She's got you back. Hey, Praveen. Shirley says, Yogi, have a favor to ask. Ring the bell for M&J. Yes. As requested by Shirley, Mark, and Joe. Thank you, Shirley. Michael says, how's it going, Yogi? I had a good conversation with my friend Jonathan today. It was an awesome live stream. I'm sorry I missed it, Michael. Hey, Ryan. Ryan drops the link. We got some prayers from Praveen. Thank you, Praveen. Hey, Kat. Praveen says, hello, Auntie. Jessica says, thank you. Someone says, you're welcome, Jessica. I'm glad you guys had a chance to talk before we got here. How's everyone's days going? We're having some thunderstorms here. My one upstairs cat does not like it at all. Someone says, I love you, Jessica. Michael says, no worries, you can always rewatch. I don't remove any streams. Awesome, Michael. I will do that. Someone says she was peekabooing. Cat's waving at Praveen. Jessica says, I'm okay. Praveen says, Yogi, sir, live is full of positivity. I hope so. Here's the thing, sometimes I'm going to refer to Mr. Rogers when he was asked on David Letterman, how do you tell kids? What do you say to kids when something bad happens? Of which in life, sometimes bad things happen. And he thought about it. And he said, I just say, sometimes bad things happen in the neighborhood. So there'll be times here in this channel when we might not be able to always keep things fully positive. However, we ourselves can always choose a positive response to whatever happens on our channel. Whatever anyone brings us, whatever situation occurs, we ourselves can always choose to have a positive response, to have a loving response, to have a forgiving response. And that will keep the channel the way we want it to be. That will keep any channel, not just mine. I don't want to be presumptuous. This is just a YouTube channel, guys. I love it. I love what I'm doing. I love you guys. But I in no way can have any, um, thoughts that it's bigger or more meaningful than it actually is. For me, it has tons of meaning. I get to be with you guys. Guess it's going to be live tomorrow. I remember. Oh, you will not be live. I forgot I have surgery. Hey, what type? I don't want to ask too many questions, but is it like a long recovery surgery? Inpatient surgery? Regardless, prayers, Jessica? Michael says, it's going great. I'm going to be actually interviewing him from a Bullshit from the Past paranormal podcast soon. Michael is on a creative role. David says, my wife also wants to join your live, but due to opposite time zones, it's hard for any one of us. But I managed, because mostly I have night duties, so the habit to stay awake late night. It's 3 a.m. here. It is late. That's not even late night. Now we're getting in the early morning. Michael says this one is to sit down and get to know each other kind of thing, because we never met before. Gotcha. We'll see from 6 a.m. to 12. 6 hours worth of sleep. Surely sending prayers to Jessica, as we all are. Before the live stream is over, we will ring the bell for Jessica. Just because I'll be live on Friday. I try being back in here Thursday morning if I can. If not Friday morning. So we've been doing breath work earlier and ending with breath work. So Jessica, if you want earlier breath work tonight, let me know. You get prayers from Praveen. Thank you, Praveen. Michael says, finally, as someone that likes to chat and carry on with the conversation. It's important when you're co-streaming with someone. Brian says, had a cat. Get a thumbs up from Jessica. All right. Anyone else want to do some breath work now? Or does anyone mind if we do some breath work now? I think what we'll do is 4 and 8. Breathing in for 4. We did box breathing earlier. Breathing in for 4. Exhaling for a count of 8. Remember, we use that Ujjayi breath. Sniper says, I'm in the wings. Thank you, Sniper. David says, I stopped my editing because Yogi Sir Live is more important than editing my YouTube video short. I don't know. If you had talked to me before, I would say edit that short. Michael says, I could use some breath work. You got it, Michael. Shirley sends some love to Sniper. Shirley's always sending love everywhere. A more loving heart you won't find on YouTube or anywhere else. So breathing in for 4, exhaling for 8. Slight pause in between. For those who wish to participate, if you don't mind closing your eyes. Close your eyes. Breathe in through the nose and sigh through the mouth. Let everything grow heavy. Your arms, your shoulders, your eyes. Everything's heavy and relaxed. If you need to, one more time, breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Relaxing sigh. Now just sit with your eyes closed. Bring some attention to your belly and watch how it rises and falls. Rising with the in breath, falling on the out breath. By now, I think we're pretty much in the habit of breathing through the nose. Just give a done check. Make sure that you're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Breath relaxed, body relaxed. Thoughts are easy and few between. Very few thoughts. We're going to breathe in for 4. Very brief, uncounted pause. Exhale through the nose for 8. Make that ha sound to elongate the breath, as if you're very, very, very easily releasing air from a balloon. Our next breath in, we're breathing in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let the breath go. Relaxed. Let the breath settle in its own natural rhythm and pace. Eyes still closed. We're going to take advantage of this period, quiet, relaxed, and enter a little prayer. Very simple. May I be loved. May I be loving. May I be kind to myself and others. And then let it go. And when you're ready, open your eyes. I will see you in the chat. Michael said, Yogi, guess what? I'm currently at 70 subs on this account. My channel is going fast. It is going fast. That's awesome. Hey, how are your watch hours on your other channel, Michael? He says, as I told before, to edit a 20-second short video takes over an hour. So it's better to join Yogi Livestream. Chloe, how are you? Nice to see you. David says, sir, I think in the next 2 or 3 days, I will hit 60K subs. It's amazing. I bet by the end of summer, you're going to be at 100K. He says, awesome, sir. Felt awesome. I'm glad. Hey, Skeeter. Skeeter was just thinking about you. Skeeter says, cheers, brother. Thank you, Skeeter. Thank you so much. How have you been? Sure, I haven't seen Skeeter, I have not seen you fishing in a little bit. Am I just missing it? And if I am just missing it, I apologize. And I will do better. Skeeter says, everyone cheers. Shirley says, Vasi even got on that, Yogi. You know, it's funny. Pets do respond to our breath work and meditation. My cat will be all over the place in the morning, my upstairs cat. And as we begin to meditate, she starts to settle down and settle down. Within a minute, she's just lying next to me, purring away. Again, thank you so much, Skeeter. Skeeter says, heading out soon, fishing tonight. I'll be live. You know, last summer, all through the fall, it was a regular practice of mine. After I ended my live stream, before I went to bed, I would hang over and hang out with Skeeter or Mrs. Skeeter. I'm going to start that back up. I hope to see you tonight, Skeeter. Been raining. Gotcha. All right, so I haven't missed anything. Kat says, cheers, Skeeter. Thanks for the gift to Yogi. You're awesome. Skeeter is awesome. And thank you, Kat. I'm going to bring up Skeeter's channel now. So we'll be good to go when he's live. After I end this live stream, we'll just cruise on over there. Hey, Kayla. Speaking of support, Kayla Bill. Kayla's been a friend for a while now. Kayla is the one who I named the Kayla Boo policy. When I see Kayla live, no matter how long she might be live, and she does epic sessions, I will put her up. And even if I have to like go about my business, Kayla will be up and running for as long as she live streams. I've since instituted that policy with a few others as well. Michael says, I've gotten 326 watch hours a day. That's amazing. I'm only 300 away from reaching 2,000. I wonder if we can get Michael to 3K by the end of summer. He says, how's you, Bill? Kayla, I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Hey, Buddha. Buddha says, hey, Cat and Sniper. Buddha, how are you? We just did some breath work. It was nice talking breath work earlier today, Buddha. Buddha practices Qigong breathing. Cat says, hi, Buddha. Sniper says, Skeeter, I'll post my Steelers flag from the 1970s. Sniper's two favorite football teams, Steelers and the Green Bay Packers. Hey, Big Al. Nice to see you, my friend. Joe, the Hawk is here. Joe's going to Comic-Con this weekend. Hey, Joe, are you going to see the new? I didn't even know a new one was coming out. I didn't even know there was a new Superman. What are you more excited for? The Fantastic Four or the new Superman movie? Hey, Vijay, how are you? Says hi, all. We get a yo from Big Al. Hawk says, Master Yogi in the building. What was on the menu for today, Joe, for the burpees? You just finished up. Oh, I see. Because I got you up right now. Time for some 100 Navy SEALs. I got the notification up. How those SEALs feel? Big Al says, Shirley told me off. I find that hard to believe. So I thought I'd come in. I've not been great. Um, Coming up, hopefully, I had face to face with the doc. Oh, I'm glad that the operation seems to be back on, right? Cat says that's awesome, Joe. I hope you have the best time. Me too. He's gonna live stream some of it. Michael says, Yogi, you would have liked the conversation. It was on, so believe in life after death and past life and reincarnation. And we finished up talking about paranormal experiences we had. Yeah, that would have been a great talk. And I will watch it, Michael. You said it was on this channel, right? No, it was on your other channel. Joe says, feels like I'm getting back in the groove. It was on Mysteries Untold. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm glad you're getting back in the groove, Joe. I know that was a frustrating time for you. You got to watch those little injuries before they grow into bigger injuries. Advice I got in ultra running: if you got something going on, if you feel a hot spot on your feet, if you got a pebble in your shoe, take care of the small stuff now before it becomes big stuff. It's the big stuff that ends a race. Hey, Skits. Yes, Evan, it does. Evan says, hey, if you learn to relax through breathing and meditation, breathing and meditation go hand in hand. Although, let me finish your comment. Does relaxation show up in different areas, like thinking differently and figuring things out? Yes, because you're more relaxed. And when you are more relaxed, you're more responsive versus being reactive. When you're reactive, you're not thinking. Your body takes over. The natural expression of fight or flight, which is perfect when you need to fight. It's perfect when you need to flee. But how often do those situations occur now? You don't need to fight or flight in most traffic situations, in long lines, and uh, having I don't know, something goes wrong in a restaurant and you yell at your server. That's your fight or flight taking over. When you use your breath, you learn to be responsive. You're evening things out. I use the example scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being we're off the chart, fight or flight. We're ready to swing or run. With 1 being, you know, easy going, smiling, almost enlightened, almost awakened. It used to be, if you watch a deer in nature, um, when I'm doing my nature filming, if I get too close to deer, the deer will run off a little bit, look back, look at me, and realize he's a vegan. He's not going to chase me. He doesn't want meat. And she'll settle down, start eating again, start grazing again. That's what we used to do. If we sensed danger, we would react. We'd look around. We realize the danger was over or it wasn't present. We'd relax. Now we don't relax ever. So we wake up instead of at that 1, our natural easygoing state. We wake up at level 4, carried over from the night before. Even during our sleep, we have distressing dreams that keep us at that level 4 at best. And then by lunchtime, we're at level 6. We've already crossed that threshold that don't mess with me. If we're lucky, we don't get past level 6 or 7 or maybe 8 through the course of the day, if we're lucky. Hey, Anna. Breath work. If we reach that level 6, 7, 8, breath work can bring us back down under 5. If we don't reach up that level, it keeps us even keeled at that level. That's the importance of breath work. Evan says, yeah, I noticed that today. We just did some breath work, but we'll do some more before the night's over. Jessica says, Skits, you going live later? Evan says, I would never have known that it was honest observation. And meditation, I think, even greater. Although my breathwork training teacher, swears that breathwork gives you 95% of everything meditation does in a fraction of the time. So for those who just don't feel inclined, hey, Cheyenne. We'll keep watching you, Cheyenne. We'll help with those watch hours. So for those who don't feel inclined to sit and meditate, I wish you'd still give it a try. For those who are super, super busy, if you did 3 breathwork sessions a day, none of which would take more than 5 minutes, not even close to 5 minutes in most cases, you'd get some of the full benefits of meditation. Your life would change. Praveen says, today, the 9th of July, exactly 12:01 hours, YouTube demonetized 1 million Indian users. Wow. YouTube account under new monetization policy. What's the new policy? Man, I'm sorry to hear that for people. You work so hard to get monetized. It's my only YouTube fear. Anna, how are you? Jessica says, I want to see you before it disappears tomorrow. To Skits. Skits says, oh, Shirley, I'm so sorry to hear that. Sending you lots of love. I'm always here for you. What did I miss from Shirley? Skits, we got sad news from dear friends. You always cheer me up. I'm sorry, Shirley. Hey, Dan. Poor man Zoom is here, says Yogi time. I'm supposed to say moo now, right? Michael says, I'm doing these ASMR first walk premieres as a form of meditation because I'm being absolutely quiet, listening to nature. That's actually how meditation started. The great yogis the original great yogis, listen to nature, watch nature. Thanks for dropping your link, by the way, Michael. Just when I cruise up. Don't want to miss anything. I apologize if I have. Shirley says, well, Yogi, they're your friends too. So I'm sorry for you as well. Shirley, was this the important news? Because I didn't hear. If you don't want to share it here, if you get an opportunity to send an email. Hey, Susanna. Susanna drops a link. Says, please watch. We certainly will, my friend. Kat says hi to Dan. Shirley says yes. Got you. Skits has got to go shop. Be right back. I'll leave you playing. Thank you, Skits. Anna says hi to Kat. Hey, Mohammed. Hello, my brother Yogi and all friends here. Hello, Mohammed. Mohammed, are you still on holiday? Are you still home? Dan says sup, Kat. Waves at Shirley. Anna says hi to Skits. Yeah, it seems we have a few things going on, guys. So prayers for everyone. If you need specific prayers, just reach out. I'm happy to join anyone and everyone in prayer. Praveen says, small tip for all, to become a YouTuber, don't just make videos. It's very necessary to know what's happening. new in YouTube rules and policies because to get shocked later, it's better to get early alert before. That's excellent advice. That's a big tip, Praveen. Thank you for that. And I definitely need to do that for sure. Michael says, "Oh, by the way, Yogi, Fever Dream Animation sent over some more line for me to record, and I recorded them and sent them back to them already. Hey, when's that premiere going to come out, Michael? Do you know yet? Hey, Natural Life. Dan says they got to try to come up with a Yogi Time song. That would be awesome. And even better, if you came up and sing it on a live stream. Yep, Shirley just says that. Dan, you were expected to go and sing it. Absolutely, Shirley. Shirley, I'm glad you reminded Joe about coming up and singing. Buddha says skits. Michael says, not sure, but how to get a sneak peek. Anna says, hi to Buddha. Muhammad says, right now in my work night shift, we're drilling at a 12-inch hole at depth of, or 12-foot hole. Wow, 2,038 meters. Be safe, Muhammad. BJ says, Anna, good to see you. Praveen says, I'm always there to help all regarding YouTube. Any problems on YouTube, just contact me. Thank you, Praveen. I appreciate that a lot because I know how talented and skillful both you and your wife are. Kat says, so to Muhammad. Buddha says, Shirley, why are you sorry? Didn't have no worries, ever apologize. Don't always vibe and high and smile. Always vibe high and smile, sis. Thank you for that message, Buddha. Muhammad says, hello, my beautiful sister, Kat and Jack. Anna says, hi to VJ. I'm thinking Friday. We'll have another sing-along session. Unless if you guys get tired of it, let me know. Nothing's ever set in stone except for one thing. For as long as she wants to do it, Thursday night is going to be Cat and Jack. All things Course of Miracles and Course of Miracles related. You might ask, what is Course of Miracles related? For me, any healing modality, anything that brings us a sense of peace. You know, in the end, you don't want to be a Buddhist. You want to be a Buddha. In the end, you don't want to continue just being a yogi. You want to awaken. Thank you, Praveen. Man, it was a happy day in my life. It was a happy day on my YouTube channel when Praveen first came in an early 5 a.m. live stream. Asked a few questions. What's the channel about? Settled in and showed up every day. The only time he hasn't showed up when he was, and even then, we would get occasional messages when he was literally in a war zone and he was still thinking about us. Amazing is that. Thank you, Praveen. Buddha says, background, y'all going, go eat and chill on with my mom. Thank you, Buddha. So even, Christianity, in the end, it's not about reading scripture. It's not about going to service. In the end, it is about living a Christ-inspired life, a Jesus-inspired life. And if you're not literally practicing the Beatitudes, if you're not practicing the Sermon on the Mount, if you're not practicing forgiveness as offered by the lesson of the crucifixion, are we really practicing Christianity? If you are, and again, in the end, it's not even about practicing, it's about living that expression. Same with Buddhism, same with Sufism, path of the heart. Hey, Adam. Adam says, love you too, Adam. It's nice to see you back, my friend. Hey, Northwest. I don't know why Adam isn't modded up. I know he was before. We'll fix that now. So how you been, Adam? So even A Course in Miracles says, in the end, put the book aside. Live it. Forgive. Remember, forgiveness as presented through A Course is something a little different. Northwest says, I'm homeless. Please pray for me. Prayers, my friend. Not only will we pray for you, I will subscribe to your channel and support you. What can we do to help you? I'll be over to visit you tonight after the live stream. Jessica says, where can this book be found? Almost any bookstore will have it. There's a free version online that I highly recommend. Kat says, Yogi Jake is a friend of mine. All right, then that means you modded up. I should be obvious by now. Any friend of Kat is going to be a friend of our channel. Northwest says, hi, Kat, love you. Adam says, I'm drunk as a mother. Well, we all have to let our hair down sometimes. Unfortunately, I let my hair down once too often. Just never came back. Praveen says, welcome, Muhammad. Praveen says, Yogi sir and Kat and Jack, Auntie is it's like my family now. I appreciate that. And Praveen, you were definitely family. So I actually just had the book up. Unfortunately, Jessica, I can't drop links. If you Google Course in Miracles, ACIM, will come up. One of the first. ACIM, Course in Miracles. It's the Foundation for Inner Peace, the original publishers, and there's an online version. The course consists of a text and a 365 lesson workbook. In the end, again, you leave the book behind and you live your life. However, I don't know when the end is. I've been practicing it for 30 some years. I have no intention as of yet of letting the book go because I'm still practicing. Adam says, can I play the violin? Hey, we've been wanting you to come up and play for some time, Adam. Anytime you want. Muhammad said, I would like to stay with you, but the situation is very dangerous. But believe me, my heart and soul are with you, my dear friends. Muhammad, you know how we feel about you. your family. You know how we feel about your mom. You always in a prayer. Hey T. He says, "Hey everyone, I desperately need positive prayers, vibes, and miracles. Please, things are extremely bad. I can't cope. Sorry to ask. Just need some support." You don't need to be sorry to ask, T. You know that we are always here for you. Um, and yes, prayers, T. T. You know the, you know the bell. This is for you, my friend. Softly. T. You know we love you. T. You know I love you. And T. You know you can always reach out to me. Northwest says, "I don't want to ask for handouts. Just a fellow streamer like yourself." Um, Kat says, "Push's channel Northwest is Jake." Hey, you know what, Jake? Sorry, I just got bit by a mosquito. Um, I don't believe in handouts. I believe in helping my friends. If you come in here, you're a friend. If you're a friend with Kat, you're a friend. Um, so yeah, absolutely nothing to do with a handout. Everything to do with just supporting someone, supporting anyone, and happy to do it. So hey, Jake, welcome to the family. Feel free to drop your link. Northwest says, Jake says, "Oh, thank you for the wrench. You're welcome." Like I said, feel free to drop your link. Reading it. Oh, you know what? Here I'm thinking I can't post the link, and I can't. I don't need to. I can send it to you on Messenger. It can be a little difficult. The language is tough, but it's meant to be. Cut yourself a break. Approach it slowly. Give me 1 second, guys. And I will guide you along the way. Every single step. Adam says, "Thank you, sir. I am your family." You are, Adam. You are. Michael says, "Yogi, you're going to like my ASMR Forest Walk premiere tomorrow. It's very relaxing." I bet I will. I love everything you do, Michael. Kat says, "We love you. Be safe, Mohammed." Thank you, Kat. So I just sent it to you, Jessica. You can also listen to it. They have audio. You can sign up. All right, I'm going to catch up with you guys. Anna sending prayers to Muhammad. Jake says, "Things don't work in vertical live streams, unfortunately." Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. So, guys, make sure everyone's in blue. So make sure you click over, head on over to Northwest 425. Watch some ads. Hey, Jake, are you monetized? And if you're not monetized, we'll definitely help you get monetized. T says, sorry guys. There's a link. I'm being bullied in my new temporary combination. Fire safety breaches in law. I need to relocate as it's making me extremely sick. I can't stop crying. Sending you love, T. I'm sorry to hear all of that. Big Al says hi to Anna. Sniper says, hey, Big Al, long time. Hey, T. I'm glad that you knew that you got family here. I'm glad that you know that we love you here. Here's my link. We'll work on the replay, at least. Sure, if you want to come up, Adam, I got the in the description. Just click on it and you should be able to come right on up. You guys want to hear some violin music? Hey, Adam, are we going to play the violin or are we going to play the fiddle? Jake says, or search Northwest 425 YouTube. Find my channel. Jessica says, thank you, Eric. You're welcome, Jessica. Sorry, I'm trying so hard, but failed by those who should be supporting me. I know, T. Mama says, in 4 days will be my birthday. Will be 47, a young man. Greetings to everyone who is absent. Hey, Muhammad, are you going to be here for your birthday? Get prayers from Praveen. Thank you, Praveen. Hey, Heavenly Star. Says, hi, Yogi Bear. Hey, Star. Star, it's nice to see you. Our friend JR is here. Says, hello, Yogi. Guys, if you click over on JR's channel, you're going to see 121 subscribers. How awesome is that? I was watching some shorts. Hey, JR, well done on the playlist. I was watching some of his videos, some of his shorts. Incredible control. Man, impressive, JR. Shirley says, Tia, I have a dry shoulder for you to cry on here. Come here. Thank you, Shirley. Jessica says she's got it. So don't be intimidated by the language. Thursday night we'll be having Kat and I will be having our conversation, all course related. I know that might not be the best time for you, but we do it every Thursday. Feel free to ask questions. We will guide you through all of it. I know I'm not being presumptuous by saying that Kat will help you as well. Any questions on it? If you want a really, really mellow, loving place to ask questions, Kat's early morning live stream. If you go to Kat's early morning live stream, you'll experience the Course of Miracles. Even if she didn't say a single word about the Course, you would experience the Course of Miracles. JR says, just finished my first live, went well. Went great. Too much support. Thank you all. I'm sorry I missed it, JR. T is struggling to see phone screen. T, you want to do some breath work? Praveen says, sir, one more advice. You can make a Facebook group or Instagram group. We can add all of us. I had not thought about it. In the group, anyone can put their video and link and we will watch it immediately. It will help. That's an excellent idea. Thank you so much. And I'm going to do that. Hey, Praveen, can you remind me tomorrow and I'll do it in the morning? Whoever is on Facebook, let me know. I know some of you are. I know many of you aren't. Big Al says, see you all another time. Hey, Big Al, keep us posted. Don't be a stranger. Keep us posted on the operation. JR says, thanks, Yogi. You're a legend. Really happy with how the live went tonight. Make me want to do more, for sure. A few trolls, but that's good. Hey, trolls actually end up helping out your channel. They give you watch hours. They trigger the algorithms. It's also good practice. I think you already know that, JR. I think I'm preaching to the choir. Praveen says, okay, sir, I remind you. Thank you, Praveen. And thank you for that suggestion. Muhammad will celebrate my birthday while working away from my family and my mother, but I am sure that my big family here will never forget me. We will not forget you. If anyone would like to help me remember in 4 days, Muhammad's birthday, we can all sing for him. Brian says, Heavenly, just sub to your channel. Heavenly, how are you? Joe says, if it was not for your support tonight, I don't think I would have got 500 plus. Hey, we're going to keep working for you, JR. Welcome back, Skits. He says, Big Al, bye. He says, Yogi, can you give me 5 minutes after? Don't want to be a burden. I can, for sure. Oh, I got to take my supplement. Jessica says, you just sent me a link so you know where I am. Got you. Praveen says, if we see videos immediately, then YouTube algorithms will be triggered. Northwest, Jake drops a link. Thank you, Jake. Michael says, hey there, Yogi. Guess what? I'm almost done with chapter 3. It's awesome, Michael. Michael's a worker, guys. He's a good example. This is how you do YouTube. He shows up, he puts in the work every single day. T says, I'm sorry, I can't cope. Guess what? You're not coping alone. We're here for you. I know we can't do anything physically, but just know that you got support, that you're loved. You have friends. Taking the pill. Hey, Leo. Leo says, peace out to all and much love. Let's do burpees. Let's not just do burpees. Let's do 500 burpees. Let's do 500 burpees every single day for an entire month, plus a day. And then the very next day, go on to something just as crazy. Jake says, my girlfriend's B-Day is on the 28th. Hey, if you come on up on the 28th, we'll sing happy birthday to your girlfriend. Michael says, hey there, Anna. Been here on both accounts. Hey, Josh. Hello, Yogi. I'm not at home. 2 hours away from home. What are you doing 2 hours away from home? See? T. No need to be sorry. We're here for you. Michael says, I'm a multitasking YouTuber. You certainly are. T said, or I'm sorry, Praveen says, Yogi, sir, which is the nearest airport from your home? That would be Baltimore Washington International. It's also called something else, but I don't know what it is. BWI. Another name for it, I can't think of it. And then there's 2 over by DC, which I do not like going to. Thank you, Skits. Shirley says, speaking of crazy, here's Gilbert. We were speaking of crazy, and there is Gilbert. Gilbert's waving a bumblebee tea. Gilbert, how are you? What crazy thing is Gilbert doing today? Showing the work every single day on 2 accounts now? You are, for sure. Jake says she'd be too embarrassed. We're going to sing. We'll sing. And it says, thank you, Northwest. God bless you too. Good, says Gilbert brother. Let's go. Steph says to Michael, have you updated the freezer with another pizza for the other account? That's true. You need to have that emergency pizza, Michael. David says, suddenly I will come to Washington, D.C. airport and will tell Yogi, sir, here I am. Where are you? I would be hopping in an Uber to come pick you up. Hey, Lady Sky, how are you? Jessica's going to her corner. Jessica, if you need some breath work again, let us know. Gilbert says, I'm good, Yogi, getting ready to get out in 105 and do some burpees. So do you have your parka? Do you have your wool hat? What's the workout outfit for today? Shirley says, Gilbert is doing burpees in over 100 again. Gilbert says, how are you, Yogi? Gilbert, I'm doing pretty good, my friend. Thanks for asking. Appreciate that. He says, Gilbert, please send prayers or positive vibes. Brian says, lady. Lady Scott says, I'm okay. Lee says, well, sir. Jessica says, yes, please. All right, so we started the live stream. We did the 4-8 breath. Let's top it off. Sort of like what happens, we do our breath work. We lower everything down. We lower our stress. We lower our anxiety. Just through the course of being interactive, things start rising a little bit. So let's catch that now before it rises. And we're going to do the physiological sigh. Remember, breathing in, sipping, exhaling, soft, through the mouth, pursed lips. We're going to do that 4 times. Koba says, Yogi, today I'll be in shorts and tank top. You only take so much of that hoodie. Yeah, I bet. Joe says, legendary Yogi. Hope everyone is blessed. Thank you, JR. Probably everyone here is probably subscribed to you by now. I hope so. She says, Gilbert, get the Mr. ready too, please. So, all right, Jessica. 4 breaths. We're going to get in a little bit of movement in between too. So, you can close your eyes. Well, let's keep our eyes open for this one, so you can watch a little bit of movement. Here we go. We're going to breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. Sip in air. Exhale with a sigh. Very gentle shake. Shake the arms out and move side to side. Just a little gentle movement. Relax the shoulders, shake the arms, and shake the arms, shake the arms. Everything is gentle. Breath number 2. Breathe in through the nose. Sip. Exhale. One more round of shaking the arms. Shake out the hands. Just let them hang. Shake them out. Nice and easy. Relax the shoulders. Pet the cat. Gotta pet the cat, guys. Breath number 3. Breathing in. Deep. Sip in air. Sigh. Smile. Just let a gentle smile play on your lips And even if right now you don't feel like smiling, just curl the lips upwards. Smile. Last breath. Breathing in through the nose. Sipping air. Sigh. Hands in the heart space. Just hands in the heart space. Nothing fancy. Hands on the heart space. Prayer position. Prayer position means we are giving prayer and we are receiving prayer. Giving and receiving is the same thing. And right now, my prayer is for you. Right now, prayer is for you, Jessica. The greatest prayer of all is simply love. I love you. T, sending prayer for you. I love you. Everyone in the chat, anyone in the chat, Mark and Joe on their live stream right now. I love you. I love you. I love you. Sanskrit, ending of yoga class, ending meditation. We do a Om Shanti 3 times. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om is the sound of creation. Shanti means peace. Om Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Chris, how are you? Our good friend Nature Dog Realms is here. Hey, Murray. Murray says, hey, just finished streaming a second ago. How was the stream, Murray? Oh, mushy pea. That has a nice ring to it, Skits. Is my mantra, Yogi. Praveen says, love to hear Hindi from you, sir. I just said we need to speak Hindi. Thank you, Praveen. Knowing that, we will sprinkle more in. Anna says, thank you so much, Yogi. Thank you, Anna. Jessica says, thank you. You're welcome. Always, Jessica. Skit says, namaste, everyone. Namaste to you, Skits. So I will probably, end the live stream in maybe about 10 minutes. T, I'll give you a call. Appreciate hanging out with you guys. I really enjoy Mellow Low. I haven't read that yet. I'm sorry. Man, I put it into my Amazon search several times. Got excellent reviews. Let me put it in one more time. And I'm going to put it on my wish list. It's a novel. You know what I might do? I might order a used copy just for a couple bucks. It takes a little while to get here. I've only read one novel so far this year. I'm on Give me a second, guys. Tom says, that's what I did. Love you, dude. Love you too, my friend. Thank you. I'm gonna probably do that before bed because you're always on here, buddy. That's probably true. Sukriya means thank you. Sukriya. Did I get that right, Praveen? Chris says, hey to nature. Um, I forget what I was going to say. Sorry, guys. Praveen says, I'll be a Hindu teacher from now onwards. Thank you, Praveen. That would be awesome. It's actually really good, really good. To, you know, you don't even have to try to master it, but to try to learn a little bit of a new language is really good for the brain. Hey, Praveen, I wanted to ask you about YouTube sponsorships. We talked about that in Kat's live stream, and it got me thinking of the possibility. It was Lucy who said that's how you would, that has the greatest potential to earn income. Now, Toy Pups is, she always suggests the long form content is where you get the residual income, which is important. I don't really have any long form content. I don't get any. I do long form content of my nature videos. Then I make a short out of them. You definitely don't make a whole lot of money out of shorts. Maybe if you went viral. I consider myself largely a live stream channel. Praveen says, I accepted this. YouTube sent notifications to all monetized users. Oh, you make a lot from shorts. Yeah, but you are a YouTube genius for sure. That gives me hope. Thank you, Praveen. Guys, have you ever visited Praveen's channel? He's got his finger on the pulse of YouTube. He knows how to do YouTube. Wow. Thank you for letting me know, Praveen. Yes, sir. I make and earn a lot from shorts. Also with affiliations. So I don't know anything about affiliations. Here's what I know about YouTube. I know how to upload shorts. I know how to push the go live button. And other than that, it's a guessing game. I know how to accidentally turn my live stream green when I press the wrong button. I don't always remember how to turn myself non-green. So, guys, we're going to wrap things up. Jessica says, I never got on YouTube to make money. Me neither, originally. But then I had some friends suggest that I could. That they said, you know what, you like to talk and you like to talk about specific stuff. And there might be Oh, well, Shirley says, oh, Yogi, I took Dancing with Molecules out when I was getting some vitamin D. It's a perfect book for that. Thank you, Shirley. Hey, Shirley, I got to send a copy to Kat. What I might ask Kat, if she minds, if I send her a copy through Amazon, wouldn't be signed, and maybe when we have a cup of coffee together, I could sign it for her. She might already be in bed. Remind me to ask her in the morning. Um, Shirley, if there is a favorite thing, if you stumble across something that you want me to read at any time, let me know. Jessica says, yeah, I have friends suggest that too, but that's not why I'm here. So, yep, I definitely understand that. For me, um, I didn't want to start over at a job, especially start over at a job that I didn't particularly care for. If I have to, I have to. Um, but I'm hoping to coast to, I could get early Social Security, hopefully. 4 years. I was hoping to coast there. Um, but you know what? I thought if I could create something, if I could build something on YouTube, um, I don't need a ton to get by. And I like the thought of earning an income by talking about kindness, talking about forgiveness, talking about love. I like the thought of, when I finished some of my last certifications and friends said, so you're going to teach? You're going to teach in studios? Are you going to do at home yoga classes? And I thought, that's not the kind of yogi that I am. I want to teach all things meditation. I want to teach all things breath work. I want to teach how to make people feel better. And I realized that this is my YouTube, is my yoga studio. This is my yoga home. This is my forgiving grounds. This is where I can come and not only teach forgiveness, but I can forgive myself for the mistakes that I've made. I can be open and honest about the things I talk about. I forgive others as a situation occurs. Shirley says, well, yes, I was going to say, go see her. I hope to. I hope to. All right. I feel safe because I think she's in bed. This is someone who has given me so many incredible magical moments. Um, and I mean magical in the deepest sense that I think I have to. Sniper says, take your nighttime supplements, Eric. You take every night. You tell us what's involved and how good it is. Thank you, Sniper. Sniper was a big help getting me monetized, and Sniper has been with me literally every single step of the way. Most importantly, guys, uh, if you feel that this is a safe community, you have Sniper to thank for that. Sniper, Eric Lapointe, a few others, but Sniper's got his eye on the game. He knows what's up because he knows me. If you see when someone will ask to be a moderator, Squirrel always says, first off, why do you want to be a moderator? That's an important thing to consider. Uh, it's not said often enough how valuable Squirrel Sniper is to me, to all of us here. Big salute, Sniper. Just for being you, for being that steady, loving presence. Jessica said that's awesome. Naveen says, good night, sir. Good night. We're going to wrap things up too. Jessica says, I kind of feel like it's taken from others. It isn't, Jessica. It isn't. Hey, so Praveen, I'm going to ask you some questions tomorrow for the affiliations. I'm excited. Jessica, you're not taken from anyone. You couldn't be. Shirley says, Sniper is a guardian angel everywhere I go. He certainly is. All right. I got a phone call to make. Michael says, doesn't mind everyone. Let people earn their wrenches. Thank you, Praveen. Cypher says, shucks, guys. It made me feel all gooey. You too, Chris. Thank you so much. Just because I guess I'm just a little different. Oh, I understand what you're saying. But I think I don't know. I think people like helping. And the key for me is thank you, Chris. Giving and receiving is the same. So if you're giving, if you show up on your live stream and you're giving, then you have to be ready to receive. And Jessica, I like hanging out in your live stream, and you certainly give. You certainly give. With that being the case, I hope you receive. It's just an exchange of love. And you know we love you. With this, I gotta go. Chris, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do love you guys. Michael says, I only have 2 managing mods and the rest are standard on this channel. Pippa says, take care all, harm none. Absolutely. I know you do, Jessica. All right, I gotta go. Jessica, you're in our prayers. You're in my prayers. Take care, guys. Love you too, Chris.